guys. Welcome to Forex&CryptoLife. As we have told you, we got a lot of update for you. So we're working on that. A couple of videos to be uploaded soon. This one of them. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and kindly click on the notification bell to get more update coming from us. It's good, having you on board and all that. Today we are going to have a quick look at BSD cartel to Miami. BSD cartel started some 14 days ago with a V1. This is like a V2 of the first one. And today, which is on the 27th, this miner got drained. People click on the stake button. People who were also fast enough to enter as soon as possible, so could get their ROI from the miner, and there were a bit of confusion there, but I think basically that's it. If you really want to have some profit in mind, you need to, understand few things. I'll make a video up on that one, but this is a quick one. You need to know when you want to enter. It's quite very, 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 very important that you enter as soon as it is launched. If not, you may run into losses because the contract will be drained before you realize. There's a whole lot of mathematics behind this, but that's not what we are here for today. I think I'll make a video on that so that you get to know what's happening on that side. But let's quickly look at this. This is BSD cartel to Miami. This is a V2 of the BSD cartel. BSD cartel was paying 20% daily fixed. This is fixed here. And this was the withdrawal fee. Pablo is part. This was the deposit fee, 10%, 10%. So Pablo is the kind of community leader, you understand. He's the developer of this miner, and I think he's been not talking a lot in the community. I think people have their own concerns, but I think he has no issue. There's a miner. You invest as much as you can lose, and you have strategies for you to gain your money back, and you need to work with that. If you lose some money, I think it's a decision. That's why we put a disclaimer on this video that this is not an investment advice. This is just for education and entertainment purposes. If you want to invest, do your own research and invest the amount you can afford to lose. So let's quickly look at that. I will take you through the white paper. I'll take you through the audit, and there's an Excel spreadsheet on the website for you to also look at how much you can gain within some 10 weeks. Yeah. So within some time, you can get some calculation. Everything being equal, these miners are so unpredictable, highly volatile, highly probable. So if everything goes well, there's a prediction. If there's a prediction, it's not really the actual state. So if everything goes to cause ceteris paribus, you're gonna get that. But if it doesn't go the way you want it, that's why we always advise that invest amount you can afford to lose. So it's quite simple and pretty straightforward. So this is it. So this is still gonna pay 20%. This deposit a withdrawal fee of 10% and deposit fee of 10%. And so you connect to your wallet and your balance appears here. With the first miner, which is BSD Cartel version 1, it was paying 5 times your profit. This is paying 3 times, so you get only 3 times. So that's around 300% of your total amount invested. So if you invest $1,000, you're gonna get $3,000 at the end of the investment period if everything goes equal. If everything goes equal. If not, the other way happens. That's an investment advice. So this one too, the key thing here is that there is no on stake button. You cannot come in and say, I've changed my mind, I want to take my money out. No. In V1 there was a 50% on stake button, which you get 50% or invested amount and 50% goes back to the TVL. And that's create the confusion. I've stated this in several of the videos I've posted on this channel that that has created a lot of confusion. But I think things have been normalized now. A lot of the developers are sticking to no on stake pattern. People kind of change their mind. And one most important thing is this. You know, is this. Let me take is this. is this. So 50% withdrawable, 50% reinvested. This also caused a lot of confusion. I think all developers are also looking at this. I did a video. You can look at it on one of the one upcoming ones and all that. So this one means that whatever amount you're able to claim within the period, you're going to get 50% of it within the week, and you are going to get 50% added to your investment, which is here, so that your next week profit will increase. So everything is being automated. Greed comes in when people withdraw their money, they don't want to invest again and all that. So pretty much these are the key things that has been added to V2. There's no stake button, and the reinvestment has been automated so that nobody will not go according to what the community wants. And even with referral rewards, you're also gonna get 50% withdrawn, and the 50% is gonna be reinvested as part of your investment in the contract. So guys, um this is it. I think miners are good options to make money, but there are key things that you need to understand. I'll make a video on that. I've already told you about that. But the timing is very important. Every minute on the inception or the commencement of the miner is important. If you invest late, it's highly probable that you also lose. Definitely, I don't have to lie about that. Those are the things I'm learning as an investor myself, and I think I got to bring to my people what they need to understand about this, and they all got to take very key decisions when it comes to that. So this is the web page. Let's look at the white paper. The view one has its. I think this one I think Pablo is also learning. So it's a lot going on, you understand? So this is version 2 of the cartel BSD miner with 20% daily arrow run by a young smart guy, Pablo, in the DeFi community. Yeah. So Pablo is from the cartel. So this is it. I've spoken much about it in the dashboard, so there's a bit less to speak about that. So cartel to Miami is a version 2 of cartel BSD miner. Cartel BSD miner was launched by blah 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 Pablo. So Qatar was offering the highest ROI in the ecosystem, and on successful they were able to raise around 300,000 US dollars. Numerous invested. So this one is paying 3% as compared to the initial investment. Dino BS was on the peak when Pablo paid Qatar to invest initially, so overwhelming response during this tenor. Multiple other miners put, and it has failed miserable. And scam investors charges no. So this info here is saying that, do you know that investor lost money to 300,000, more than 300,000 space BSD with BSD miners. So never invest if the owner is not trustworthy. So it's important you look at the owner and look at the code. If there are any rug pull malicious code in it to avoid you losing money, it's very important. So the personality counts, and I think the coding also counts very much. So that is it. Pablo is looking at that. So the major changes to Pablo Mane include on stake contribution to TVL rather than pocketing. Yeah, so he was offering 50% of the stake into the TVL, and other miners were getting it to the developers. So I think that was good. So it seems that recovery is not possible. Any search on stake has also helped other investors recover their investment. Anyway, some didn't also recover their investment, so that one too is a subject for discussion. So let's look at the business model. So Miami BSD is offering 20%. I've already spoken about that. You withdraw after 7 days. Uh, so the current business model requires investors to claim their return daily, accumulate to 7 days. 7 day 50% come to you, 50% becomes automatic into your investment. I've already spoken about that, which increases your ROI in week 2. As an example, 1,000 invest on day 1. We have a return we have a weekly return of 1,000 times 20, which is $1,400. 50% goes to you, which is $700 goes to you, and 700 goes back to you. So now your investment becomes 1,700 instead of 1,700 for week 2, and you're gonna get more rewards after that. This is it. So this is one key thing you need to understand. Do you know that first week investors have a higher chance of greater ROI as compared to week 2 investors? So I've told you the timing of investing into this miner is very key. If you don't invest the first minute it start, it's highly probable that you not get your investment back. I've tried it, I've seen it, and you have to understand what I'm trying to say. So if you really want to invest into this, I'll leave the link in the description, but make sure that you invest as soon as possible when it launches so that you can be able to get some return on investment. That is very key. So that is the deposit limit. Minimum is 50, maximum 5,000, and anti-hold system. That one is understandable. Withdrawal limit, so 50/50 is also understandable. Referral 10%, you also get 50/50, 50 to you, 50 into your investment. That's also understandable. There's a quick calculation done. I'll take you to the spreadsheet, so that's no problem. Market and sustainability, that one is another thing they intend to do. So let's look at overall. Version 2 named Miami BSD has improved significantly as compared to version 1 BSD Cartel. Overall return of 3 times %, non-withdrawable 50% total invested. Referral are not 100% withdrawable but 50% treated as an investment. It will limit the outflows of referral withdrawals and will make the project more sustainable. 9% of fees collected will directly be attributed to marketing. So after out of the 10% being done, 9% goes to marketing. Okay. So we look at that. Healthy TVL will keep money inflows. That's what this one was stated in version 1 and it never worked. So what this means is that if the TVL is stabilized, more investors would like to see the greens and come in. That didn't happen in version 1, but we see that if it happens in version 2, that's fine. And we're restricting the maximum amount to 5,000 BSD. And this doesn't solve the problem. This only means that if you have 20,000 BSD, you can create 4 accounts and it's the same thing. So if I have $20,000 I want to invest all at once, and say that it's the maximum is 5,000, I'll just divide into four, and it's the same thing. I would draw the same way. So this is not really a subject to talk about. Anti-waste, blah blah blah. Even if you bring the maximum investment to $1,000 and somebody want to invest $100,000, just create more accounts and get more profit and more referral reward. So I don't see the need for this. It's actually bullshit. So in conclusion, Patel to Miami has great potential, has huge returns. That is all things being equal. It's not specific really gonna happen like that. It depends on certain factors. We have to understand that. Bastard Brunei investor community is trust Pablo already earned the name in the ecosystem by doing this project for everyone is going to make everyone get due benefits of this project has huge potential for early day investors. Early day. Key word to understand is early days. Early days. If you want to join this, please join early days. Don't wait. Don't wait. Early days. I promise you. With high returns and those who are late with lower returns. This price is important for early day investors with high returns and those who are late with lower returns. I don't think you want lower returns. So you got to understand. Always do the due diligence before making investment, but always remember higher the risk, the higher return. So it's 20%. So the higher the risk of also losing investment. So let's look at the just stamp audit. I think it's done. This is the overall rating 73% and all that, all that. Backdoors 100%, owner privileges 90%, fees 20%, complexity 80%, team trust 70%. I think the team trust is increasing now. When it started, it wasn't at this. Other risks 80%. So let's just go straight to the summary. You can look at that. There are no backdoors for that one. So George is a trusted auditor in the DeFi space, and I think everybody trusts his audit. So when we say George, that's the audit, and I think there are no rat pulls, no malicious code to you know uh, scam everybody, any investor. So it's fine. George is cool. So this smart contract has been reviewed by Just Stamp and found no backdoor code. The owner has no privileges to make modifications to this contract apart from starting the contract. There is no malicious code that allows the owner or others to withdraw funds from the smart contract. This contract is deemed safe for investing. Yeah, with a disclaimer. This is this is a static APR yield farm application where the user investment cannot be withdrawn and user earns their funds back through withdrawing investment interest. This code is a fork of the Jurassic crops, which is a fork of the Dino BSD. More Fox, everybody fucking everybody. That's bullshit. So this is a fork of the Jurassic crops, and this is a fork of the Dino BSD, and this has the on-stake functionality completely removed. It also forces 50% to be reinvested. Jurassic is also doing 50-50, and they are paying 5% daily, but this one is paying 20%. So you see the returns in here. So investor will need to claim daily rewards every 24 hours, else it will not be, or it will not overflow, stop accumulating. Investors can withdraw every 7 day. And the contract has every re-entrancy guard in place to avoid or split attacks. See the diff checker link for Jurassic Cross contract comparison, diff checkers, blah blah blah. This is it. So guys, this is it. I think it's pretty much okay, but now I think the thing has been, given to you by face, and you have now understood that if you want to do this, join us as soon as possible. Let me just take you to the Excel sheet. I think it's pretty much simple. So this is the official investment calculator on their platform. If you want to invest the amount, at any amount you want to invest, you can just click here, and you can just enter, and it will calculate for you. So these two lines were not parts. I just added it for you to understand that the 700, the total recovered money you are getting will have to be deducted from the fee. So you get the actual recovery, so that you understand how much you are recovering. No, this one was devoid of the fees, but I have to add it for you to understand, because there will be a 10% fee charged. So if you are investing $200, starting 28 August. Week one, your first week will end on the 4th of September, which is the 7 day period. You are getting 20 $40 every day. So $40 every day makes you get how much? You're gonna get, let's look at this. Let's look at calculator. Good. Let me open this calculator so we can look at something. Open for me, baby. 40 times 7. All right, let's hold on. It's $280, but I just want you to have a look at it so that you understand. No, pretty much simple. I think it's always quite important that I clarify all the maybe doubt around this, so that you get the full understanding of everything that we want to do. So this is, you are getting 20% is 40, and time this is times 7. So 40 times 7 is 280. So within the 2 weeks, you are within the 7 days, you are gonna get 280. So 50% goes to you, 50% becomes part of your investment. 50% becomes part of your investment. You understand? Good. So total reinvestment is 140. That if you want to add some more funds to it, that's up to you. You can add additional money to it, that's fine. So this is it. So total recovered is one for that is the amount you have recovered so far. This is about 41% of your investment you put in. So that would be charged $14 as fee, that's 10%, and you are gonna get 126. So the second week the 140 becomes part of your 200 you invested. So you are gonna get, this is 200 times 140. So your total is, this no, it's not times plus, 200 plus 140. So your total investment is 340 $340. If this one is multiplied by 20%, which is 0.2, it means that you're gonna get $68 every day. So this is it. And by the end of the week, if you multiply 68 by 7, you're gonna get 476. This divided by 2, which is 50% each, you're gonna get 230. So this is it. You can see here. This is it. So this one becomes part of your reinvestment and increases your daily reward. So if this is gonna work for the next 10 weeks, if you invest $200, by the next 10 weeks, you would have recovered over $22,000 if this works as specified. If it doesn't, if you wait for 2 weeks, you are gonna get 340. That's not a loss. You have gotten some 140 additional income. That's over 65% plus 41%. That's when you are getting over 107%. If you wait for 3 weeks, you are gonna get over 189%. That is around $704. If you wait for 4 weeks, the more weeks this is over 274%. That is 1,323. I mean. So guys, this is what Cartel to Miami is showing us, is proposing. This is gonna launch tomorrow on the 28th of August. On the 28th of August, launching soon. You got to follow this channel to look at the time. So this is going to happen in about 20 hours to come. So you got to follow this channel if you want to really invest. I'll leave the link in the description so that you can follow to check out this channel and also make your inputs and your research so that you can decide what you want to do and how much you want to invest. I will propose that if you want to invest, do it as early as it launches so that you can be able to get your ROI as soon as possible and avoid losses. I should be able to tell you that this is how it works on the mining chain, and you have to be smart about it so that you don't lose money on the mining. I think it's safe if you have a good strategy and you are willing to also put in much effort to get your money back. So guys, this is Cartel BSD Cartel to Miami, launching 28. It's gonna come soon. So I don't think it's much of a problem here. I think it's pretty much simple and straightforward. And if you want to invest, this is it. You have to understand what I've just put before you, so that you can also be able to be part of it and get some passive income, so that you also change some things around. All right, guys. So thank you so much for the time. If you are watching this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and put on the notification bell so that we can get more update coming from us. And we always love to have some time with you explaining such of these things and be able to also understand. So I wouldn't take much of the time now. I will leave. Get more closer to us for more updates. Tomorrow is launching at 22:00 GMT. So you need to know the time to put out your money and join as soon as possible. That is it. So that's around 20 UTC time. So that's not much of problem. So guys, thank you so much for the time. It's always good. See you soon. We got a lot for you.